Have you ever felt like you're so close to a breakthrough, but something invisible keeps you stuck? You script your desires, visualize the dream, repeat affirmations like a playlist, and still, nothing shifts. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just missing one core piece that nobody talks about. Today, we're diving into exactly how to quantum leap into your dream reality in just 3 days. No fluff, no waiting on the universe to finally notice you. We're talking real results, fast. This isn't about wishing or hoping, this is about becoming. Because here's the truth, you don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. And the version of you who already has the thing, they're not wondering when it's coming, they're living it. That's what we're unlocking today, how to shift into that version of you instantly and watch your reality scramble to keep up. If you're ready to stop trying to manifest and start being the person who just gets what they want, this is your turning point. Don't blink. You're about to learn the energetic formula that rewired my reality in 3 days flat. Let's quantum leap together. Imagine your brain like the TikTok for you page, but instead of videos, it's feeding you reality. What you think about, dwell on, and emotionally invest in becomes your algorithm. Focus on stress, and your life starts suggesting more things to stress about. Obsess over what's missing. Suddenly, lack is trending in your world. This isn't magic, it's pattern recognition. It's your subconscious filtering the external world based on your internal programming. The good news? You can retrain the algorithm. Just like teaching TikTok to show you funny dogs instead of conspiracy videos, you can teach your mind to follow abundance, follow safety, follow love. Start consciously choosing your mental inputs. Pay attention to your self-talk, your thoughts on autopilot, and the people or media you engage with. Are they aligned with the reality you want to experience, or reinforcing the one you're trying to escape? Here's your action step. Curate your mental feed. Literally. Block the thoughts that scream, "It's not enough." Mute the inner voices that mimic fear, shame, or doubt, and follow content inside and outside your head that feels like your future self already made it. Every thought is a click, every focus is a like, and eventually life starts recommending more of it. Train your algorithm, choose your feed, become the curator of your reality. One thought won't change your life. One affirmation, one visualization, one lucky journal entry, it's not enough. Real transformation happens through repetition, through emotional relooping, through telling your subconscious the same story over and over until it stops questioning and just starts believing. Think about it. You didn't learn fear, insecurity, or scarcity in a day. Those patterns were drilled into you, repeated, reinforced, and normalized until they became who you think you are. So now, if you want to become someone new, you have to rehearse the new role just as deeply. Manifestation isn't a wish, it's a script. And the goal is to rehearse it so often, so emotionally, that it becomes your autopilot. That when life throws you something unexpected, your default response is still rooted in abundance, safety, power. Repetition is not about being robotic. It's about building muscle memory for the soul. You practice confidence, peace, joy, success, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's not. Here's your action step. Practice your ideal life like it's opening night and you're the lead actor. Every morning, rehearse your lines. Every evening, go over your scene. Midday, improvise with emotion. The more you repeat it, the less it feels like acting, and the more it is you. Reality responds to patterns, and repetition is how you install the pattern of your future. Here's the truth most people miss. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. Wanting alone isn't enough. You can want the dream job, the partner, the money, the freedom, but if your identity doesn't match that reality, it simply won't stick. Manifestation isn't about wishful thinking, it's about identity engineering. Think of yourself as a construction site. Every affirmation you speak, every visualization you practice, every mirror pep talk, those are bricks. You're literally building a new self. And the more consistent you are with that blueprint, the stronger your foundation becomes. But here's where it gets real. You can't build a mansion on a foundation of self-doubt. If deep down you still believe you're not worthy, not ready, or not capable, your manifestations will reflect that version of you, not the one you're trying to create. Action step. Journal your new self every day. Not your goals, your identity traits. Write like you're creating a video game character. What do they think? How do they walk into a room? What choices do they make under pressure? What habits are second nature to them? The more detailed and emotionally real this self becomes, the faster reality conforms to it. You're not chasing a dream. You're becoming the version of you who already lives it. And once that version is real in your mind, life has no choice but to mirror it. If you want to sabotage your manifestations fast, just keep asking, but how is it going to happen? Obsessing over how is the number one manifestation killer. It takes you out of alignment and drops you straight into control mode. Fear, force, frustration. But here's the truth. The how is not your job. It's the job of the version of you who already has it. You don't need to figure it out. You need to tune in. Think of it like this. You're the actor, not the director. You're here to feel the scene, play the role, become the character. The universe is handling the rest. Timing, setups, transitions, plot twists. Your job? The frequency, the vibe, the emotional GPS. You get what you are, not what you figure out. So here's the action step. The next time doubt creeps in and your brain starts spiraling into questions like, what if it doesn't work? Or what should I do next? Pause, breathe, and remind yourself, that's not my job. My job is the scene, not the storyboard. Rehearse the feeling of it already being done. Play out your desired moment like it's your reality, because eventually it will be. The moment you drop the how, you free up space for the miraculous. And that's when the magic walks in, exactly when you least expect it, and more perfectly than you ever could have planned. Look around. The people you deal with, the places you frequent, even the problems that keep circling back, they're not random. They are echoes of who you've been. Your environment isn't just surrounding you, it's mirroring you. If you're stuck in toxic dynamics, chaotic jobs, or constant obstacles, don't waste your energy trying to rearrange the external. It's not the set that needs changing, it's the script. You don't fight your environment, you outgrow it by changing your frequency. When you shift your self-concept, your external world has no choice but to recalibrate. New people, places, and opportunities begin to show up, not because you chase them, but because you became someone they're naturally drawn to. Action step, ask yourself, what version of me would naturally exist in the environment I dream of? Then start acting like that version today, not tomorrow. Now speak how they'd speak, walk how they'd walk, make choices they'd make. If you want your life to respond like you're successful, magnetic, and thriving, you have to show up as the person your dream life expects. It's not about pretending. It's about remembering who you're meant to be and letting that echo louder than your past. Shift the signal, and the echo will change. Let's be real. Most people don't stay stuck because they're cursed or unlucky. They stay stuck because they're on a loop. Same thoughts, same emotions, same reactions, same choices, and then wondering why life doesn't change. Your current timeline is glued together by your patterns. If you want a quantum leap, you don't just need new goals, you need new behaviors that shock the system. Something so unfamiliar, so bold, that your brain goes, wait, we've never done this before. That's the moment you fracture the timeline. Quantum leaps don't come from comfort, they come from disruption. From sending out a signal to the universe that says, I am no longer available for the old story. Action step, do something scary, something bold, something your future self would have done months ago. Apply for the role, raise your prices, speak the truth, end the cycle, book the ticket, post the content, say yes, say no. Do it not because you're ready, but because you're done being who you've been. Timelines collapse when you step into action that doesn't match your past. The quantum doesn't need time, it needs alignment. So break the pattern, shake the grid, and watch how fast your entire world reconfigures around this new version of you. Visualization without emotion is like watching a movie on mute. You can see it, but you don't feel it. And in manifestation, feeling is everything. The universe doesn't respond to what you kind of hope for. It responds to the emotional frequency you're embodying. That means it's not just about seeing your dream life, it's about feeling like you're already in it. Enter emotional anchors. These are tools that lock your visualizations into your nervous system. They help you create powerful emotional responses on command, because when the emotion is real, the signal you send out is magnetic. Think of a song that gives you chills, a perfume that takes you back, a gesture, a phrase, even a specific piece of clothing. These are anchors. When paired with your visualizations, they act like rocket fuel, bringing the imagined into the felt and the felt into the real. Action step. Pick a sensory trigger: music, scent, movement. While visualizing your dream reality, activate that trigger and amplify the emotion: joy, relief, pride, love. The stronger the emotion, the faster the imprint. Repeat this combo daily until the moment you activate the trigger, your body instantly feels like your dream is done. Remember, it's not just about what you see, it's what you believe you already are. Anchored emotion turns thoughts into experiences, and experiences into reality. Manifestation isn't just mystical, it's measurable. If you're only hoping it's working, you're missing the most powerful reinforcement tool available: proof. Your mind is wired to believe what it sees repeatedly. That's why doubt creeps in, because you're not feeding your brain enough evidence that things are shifting. But here's the twist: manifestation always starts small. A sudden burst of energy, a free coffee, a random compliment, a weirdly perfect song lyric. These are not coincidences. They're micro manifestations, signs that your frequency is starting to hit. Action step: start a reality shift log. Every single day, write down synchronicities, little wins, positive signs, unexpected alignments. Even the smallest moments matter. When you document this consistently, you train your brain to expect results. And when you expect them, you create a feedback loop: more belief, higher energy, more manifestations, even more belief. This isn't delusion, it's cognitive reprogramming. Just like a scientist gathering data in the lab, you're gathering proof that your inner work is producing outer change. You'll start to notice patterns, themes, breakthroughs, and soon you'll look back and realize everything you once hoped for is already on the way, or already here. Track it, celebrate it, build undeniable belief with evidence, because when you believe it's working, it works even faster. And that's it. That's the formula. Quantum leaping isn't complicated, but it does require commitment to a new identity. If you follow what I shared, the clear vision, the mental diet, the repetition, the emotion, and the bold action, you'll notice things shifting faster than you thought possible. I'm not here to hype you up. I'm here to hand you the keys. Because the version of you who already has what you want, they're not on the other side of time, they're on the other side of a decision. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what reality are you quantum leaping into? Whether it's love, wealth, health, freedom, put it in writing and claim it now. Not someday, not eventually. Now. And if something magical happens in the next 3 days, which it probably will, come back and update us. Seriously, we want to hear your story. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to stop waiting and start leaping. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, act like it's already done, because it is.